Hello, my name is Felix and today I'm going to interview Ken from Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary. Hello Ken, how are you today?
Good, Felix, how are you? You been good?
Yep, I'm really good, thanks. And we just finished the class that I just went on with you.
Yep.
That was really great. What do you do, Ken?
So here at the Wildlife Sanctuary, I look after Indigenous Australian culture and I teach about the messages that the animals bring us through the Dreamtime.
That's really cool. How many animals do you have here at the park?
So we've got over 1,000 animals here at the park. Most of them are Australian animals. We do have a few animals up in our Lost Valley from other countries. So very interesting place to work.
Right, I remember when I went to the Lost Valley, there were like a few tamarins and things on the track. It's really cool there. How many National Trust sites are there?
We've got National Trust sites right through from Currumbin to Cooktown. If you jump onto our website, you'll be able to see all of them. There's more than I'd be able to mention right now. But my focus is Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary and all of the animals and our cultural side of life here. Is there anything you'd like to know about that, Felix?
Not at the moment, but I have learned a lot about the animals here at the park from the classes that we've been doing.
Yeah, what's your favourite animal?
I really like the kangaroos. I mean, they're very cute.
Yep.
Yeah. Ken, what facilities does the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary offer?
We've got fantastic cafes, of course, great coffee and great food. We've got our Wild Island Adventure Zone with our splash zone. We've got our free flight bird show and a multitude of other attractions. But my favourite would be the kangaroo paddock. I think that's a really fantastic spot. And also our koala photos. It's a lot of fun. Have you experienced that?
No, I've not done the koala photos, but I think my favourite animal at the park here, I forgot to mention this when you asked what my favourite animal was. I reckon it's a capybara. They're just so cute.
They are. They're beautiful. They're like a very big guinea pig, aren't they?
They are, but they are a bit foul, as in they eat their poo.
Yes, they do. But they do make the most out of recycling, don't they? Which is a great message to mankind.
It is definitely a great message to mankind. Do you do any classes at the Wildlife Sanctuary?
Yes, so we run Indigenous education programs. We have our own yarning circle. So we bring groups into our yarning circle and we talk about Aboriginal culture. We also talk about Australian culture today. We really draw on the messages from the animals and they teach us how to be good caretakers. Do you know what caretaking is?
Is caretaking like when you sort of learn how to use an animal and like care for it?
Yep, so as humanity we're caretakers and we partner up with the ecology and we partner up with animals. They bring us messages like those koalas that we met earlier. We've got Enzo the koala who we spoke about a couple of weeks ago. Enzo and the koalas, we call them Borrabee here on Yugambeh, Indigenous Australian territory. The koalas bring us a message of connectedness and peace. So whenever we come across one of these animals out in the wild, they're bringing us a message. What do you think the kangaroo would say to us? Have you got any idea what the kangaroo's message might be, Felix?
I think the kangaroo's message might be free and wild with free will.
It is. They're about Thanksgiving for the abundance of life. So yeah, being free and wild would definitely be part of that. What about turtles? Turtles, what do you think they might tell us about?
Peaceness and stillness.
Beautiful. Resourcefulness and love. So very, very close. But when we're talking about stillness, we talk about the crocodile. You imagine how that crocodile sits under the water and he's quietly still and very aware of his surroundings. And they remind us that there's so much beauty up above us and around us that we're here to protect it. So they're all the things that you can come and do at the Wildlife Sanctuary if you want to come with me and we do an Indigenous focused tour. We do twilight tours too. We've got a beautiful twilight tour. We come out at night and do spotlighting. We eat damper and have tea and talk about the stars, and we talk about the emu and the kangaroos and all of our wildlife that comes out at night.
That sounds really fun. I'd love to do that.
That's good.
Ken, where do you get all your animals from? Because I'm pretty sure that the National Trust, you don't just catch wildlife just because.
No, some of our animals are born here in captivity. Some come from other zoos and sanctuaries around the place. and some of them are brought in. We get a lot of animals through our hospital. If by chance one of the animals that comes out of our hospital doesn't have a good survival ability out in the wild, they might be homed at the sanctuary, and they'll be kept in a really nice environment that makes them feel happy but also free.
That's really good to home animals and not just get them because you want to display them.
Yep.
That's a really good thing that the park is doing. I have one last question for you, Ken.
Beautiful.
Would you rather grow just a beard or just a mustache?
Well, I'm kind of I think a beard over a mustache. I think the two go well together. I'm very interested to know why you asked that question, but I find it a great question.
Thank you so much for your time today, Ken. It's been great interviewing you and going on your classes. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Felix. Thank you very much.